Welcome to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay, the show where we help local businesses grow with practical, modern marketing. I'm Robert Downing, and today's episode is the Small Business Guide to Using AI for Growth. I'm thrilled to welcome Bruno Auger, our resident expert and the person I'm proud to work with each day. We'll demystify AI, cut the jargon, and show how small and medium businesses can get real results without big budgets or technical teams. If you own a shop, service company, or restaurant in and around Thunder Bay, this one's for you. Thanks for joining us. Let's dive in.
Thanks, Robert. I'm excited to be here. AI has moved from buzzword to toolbox, and the good news is that it's finally usable by busy owners. You don't need a data scientist to gain value. With the right prompts and a few guardrails, AI helps you write clearer messages, automate repetitive tasks, and make smarter decisions from data you already have. Think of it as a digital assistant that never sleeps. We'll keep it practical. What to do first, how to avoid risk, and the quickest paths to growth together.
That assistant that never sleeps image really lands for owners who wear 10 hats. Let's start at the top. Why should a small or medium business care about AI right now, beyond the headlines? What are the concrete benefits you see week to week, and which myths do you want to bust up front so listeners don't feel intimidated by jargon? Finally, for the skeptical listener, what's the simplest proof they can run this week to see real impact? Something fast that doesn't disrupt operations or require a rebuild of their marketing. And if it works, how should they document the result so their team can repeat it reliably next week easily?
3 big benefits. First, time. AI drafts first versions of things you use to start from scratch. Website sections, service descriptions, FAQs, ads, job posts, and training outlines. If it saves you 90 minutes a day, that's a game changer. Second, relevance. Instead of blasting the same message to everyone, AI helps personalize by customer type, intent, and timing, which increases conversions and reduces wasted spend. Third, better decisions. Machines are great at spotting patterns in your Google Analytics, point of sale, or CRM that humans miss, like which pages drive calls or which offers pull repeat buyers. Now the myths. Myth 1, AI replaces people. In small business, AI augments people. You still approve, edit, and decide. Myth 2, it's too technical. You already use AI when you type on your phone or search maps. These tools simply expose more of that power. Myth 3, it's risky by default. It's risky without guardrails. With consent, minimal data, and reputable vendors, you can operate safely. Fast proof this week. Pick one recurring task. Write a weekly Google Business Profile post. Prompt, you are a copywriter for a Thunder Bay business type. Draft a 120-word post highlighting offer with a local hook and a clear call to action in a friendly, professional tone. Time yourself, edit lightly, post, and log the minutes saved each week.
Love that distinction between augmentation and replacement. The usable draft in seconds is a reality check. Let's talk quick wins in the next 30 days. If a listener set aside 3 hours a week, where would you point them first? I'm thinking website copy refreshes, FAQs, social captions, short-form video scripts, and simple ads. Which tools should they consider? ChatGPT or Claude, Canva's magic features, plus Descript or CapCut? And how would you stage the work so results show up fast and momentum builds? Could you also share 1 or 2 prompts you like for each channel and how you track wins without drowning in dashboards? Owners need simple, repeatable scorecards weekly.
Here's a 30-day sprint that fits 3 hours a week. Week 1, website and Google Business Profile. Use AI to audit your homepage and top service page. Prompt, rewrite this section to be clearer for non-experts, include Thunder Bay references, and add 1 call to action. Paste your copy, iterate twice, then draft 3 GBP posts and 5 Q&A entries customers actually ask. Upload fresh photos and AI-assisted captions in Canva Magic. Week 2, FAQs, email, and SMS. Pull the top 10 questions your staff answer and have AI condense them into friendly, scannable FAQs. Set up a welcome email and a simple SMS keyword, text, quote to receive a link. Use AI to write subject lines and a 100-word welcome that sets expectations. Week 3, short video. Record 1 90-second tip on your phone. Use Descript or CapCut to cut 3 vertical clips. Let AI generate captions, titles, and a hook. Post to Reels, Shorts, and TikTok, then embed on your blog. Week 4, simple ads. Draft one search ad group around your top service and one retargeting campaign. Use AI to propose 15 headlines, 4 descriptions, and image ideas. Keep budgets modest and geo-target within a sensible drive radius. Scorecard, calls, form fills, and minutes saved. Total software spend can stay under $200 for the month easily.
Clear, staged, and doable. Exactly what busy owners need. Before things scale, let's anchor the plan with data and compliance. What does a clean data foundation look like for a local business? How should they connect Google Analytics 4, link Google Business Profile, and tie POS or CRM data back to campaigns with UTMs? On the risk side, can you outline PETA basics, good consent language, and CASL requirements for SMS and email? And what about minimizing sensitive data in prompts and considering Canadian data residency or export controls? Also, any simple routines for monthly list hygiene and ownership of analytics accounts so access doesn't get lost. Across staff changes especially.
Think of data as fuel and consent as the container. Start with 3 sources: Google Analytics 4 for behavior, Google Business Profile for local visibility, and your POS or CRM for customers and revenue. Ensure GA4 is installed on every page. Events are tracking form, submits and phone clicks, and UTM parameters tag links from emails, ads, and GBP posts. Verify your GBP is claimed. Categories are correct. Hours are accurate. In your POS or CRM, standardize fields: first name, email, mobile, opt-in status, last purchase, visit, and key services. Do a monthly hygiene pass to deduplicate and fix obvious errors. Ownership matters. Use a business email for your owner on GA4, Google Ads, and GBP, then grant staff access, document logins, and recovery in a vault. PETA in practice. Be clear about purpose, limit collection, keep data secure, and allow access correction. Practical consent language. We'll use your information to provide service updates, appointment reminders, and occasional offers. You can opt out anytime. CASL. Use express opt-in for SMS in Canada and ensure express or valid implied consent windows for email. Include business info and an unsubscribe link. Prompt hygiene. Avoid pasting sensitive personal data. Use placeholders like first name or issue and merge real data in your email SMS tool. Data residency. When possible, choose vendors with Canadian hosting or strong controls and export options. Keep a monthly CSV backup of key lists.
That's a clear blueprint. And I like the ownership tip on analytics. Let's turn raw feedback into direction and visibility. Many owners sit on piles of Google reviews, CRM notes, and social comments. How can AI summarize that noise into customer personas, pain points, and messaging that actually converts? And once they have those insights, how do they apply them to local SEO, weekly Google Business Profile posts, Q&A, location-flavored service pages, structured data, and track rankings and calls without getting lost in tools? Which prompts or templates do you rely on for turning quotes into headlines? And what's a simple weekly checklist a small team can follow? Preferably printable and visible in shop.
Absolutely. The goal is to turn unstructured feedback into patterns you can act on. Workflow. Gather, export last year's Google reviews, recent CRM notes, and public social comments. Remove names and sensitive data. Summarize, prompt: you are a research analyst. Extract top themes, jobs to be done, anxieties, desired outcomes, and customer vocabulary. Return a ranked list with quotes. You'll get a heat map of what matters. Personas. Prompt: create 3 concise personas for Thunder Bay business, including goals, constraints, channels they check, and trigger moments. Messaging: ask for a value proposition, 3 benefit-led headlines per persona, objections with rebuttals, and 5 social hooks mirroring customer language. Verify with frontline staff. Apply to local SEO. GBP posts. Write a 130-word post about service offer with a Thunder Bay weather nod and a clear call to action in our plain-spoken tone. Q&A. Turn real caller questions into 2-3 sentence answers. Publish on GBP and service pages. Service pages outline problem, solution, process, pricing guidance, and a local proof point like serving Port Arthur and Westford. Add photos and a testimonial for authenticity. Structured data. Generate JSON LD for local business and service schema. Validate in Google's rich results test. Tracking. Tag links with UTMs. Watch GBP metrics, calls, direction requests, website clicks, and review Google Search Console for queries and pages. Keep a 1-page weekly checklist on the wall nearby desks.
Turning quotes into headlines is such a simple, powerful move. Reviews are another habit that compounds. Walk us through automating review generation and responses, post-purchase SMS or email, AI-drafted requests, and personalized replies that still sound human. Then extend that into lifecycle messaging, segmenting by recency, frequency, and value, with welcome, abandoned cart or quote, and win-back flows plus AI-tested subject lines. Finally, how should a local shop approach chatbots and paid ads, Tidio or ManyChat for FAQs and booking with a clean human handoff, and Performance Max or Advantage Plus with guardrails? What metrics should they review weekly so they can swap underperforming assets quickly and protect budget and lead quality consistently?
Set up a polite, timed ask. In your POS or booking tool, trigger an SMS 24 hours after service and an email 48 hours later if no review yet. Example, SMS. Thanks for choosing us yesterday. First name. Your experience helps neighbors in Thunder Bay choose confidently. Mind sharing a quick review? Short link. Use AI to vary phrasing by service and season so requests don't feel canned. For responses, prepare 3 templates: apology and fix, gratitude and reinforcement, and escalation. Prompt AI with the review text and your policy. Write a 2-sentence reply that acknowledges their experience, references our winter check, and invites them to call our manager at number. Keep it warm, local, and specific. Always sign with a real name. Lifecycle. Calculate RFM in your CRM or a sheet. Flows. Welcome. 2 emails. Plus 1 SMS over 7 days. Expectations, FAQs, offer. Abandoned cart, quote, within 2 hours, then 24 hours with a guide. Win back. If no purchase in 90 days, send a tune-up. Subject lines, have AI generate 10, A/B test the top 2. Chatbots, automate FAQs, hours, directions, ranges, and booking. Add a talk to a person button and trigger handoff on agent or frustration words. For ads, use AI to produce variations, but apply guardrails. Geo-target neighborhoods, cap spend, add negative keywords, limit frequency. Review weekly spend, cost per lead, calls, and top assets.
That's a lot of value packed into simple systems. Before we wrap, let's bundle a few force multipliers. First, a content repurposing engine using transcripts from Otter or Whisper, and a scheduler for consistency. Second, predictive insights on a budget, basic demand forecasting, staffing or time slot tweaks, and simple lead scoring. Third, the automation glue, Zapier or Make with SOPs and failure alerts. Finally, a vendor selection checklist, a realistic budget and ROI, a 30, 60, 90-day roadmap, Thunder Bay angles, and the common pitfalls to avoid, and one action listeners can take tomorrow.
Repurposing. Record 15-minute pillars each month. A customer Q&A or how-to. Transcribe with Otter or Whisper. Ask AI for a 900-word blog, 5 tips, 3 120-word posts, a 60-second reel script, and an email summary. Create a Canva template and schedule across 4 weeks. Predictive. Export 12 to 24 months of weekly sales from your POS. In a sheet, compute 4 and 12-week moving averages, mark peak seasons, and ask AI to summarize staffing and inventory implications. Add lead scoring, form, submit 10, call over 60 seconds 8, pricing page, click 5, automation, map the journey, connect forms to CRM and calendar with Zapier, Make, and set error alerts. Vendor checklist, price, data control, export, integrations, ease, support, Canadian data options, exit plan, budget $200, $500. ROI, time saved, cost per lead, conversion, repeat rate, lifetime value. Roadmap, pilot, expand, optimize. Thunder Bay, geo-target by neighborhood, seasonal offers, community content. Pitfalls, over-automation, off-brand voice, bad data.
That's your playbook in a nutshell, and it's refreshingly practical. Today we covered why AI matters for small and medium businesses, quick wins you can implement in 30 days, the data and consent foundations to do it safely, and how to turn customer feedback into personas and messages that convert. We dug into local SEO with weekly Google Business Profile posts, Q&A, and structured data, built review generation and responses that boost trust, mapped lifecycle emails and SMS that respect Castle, and explored chatbots, smarter ads with guardrails, repurposing, predictive insights, automation glue, vendor selection, ROI, and a 30, 60, 90 roadmap tuned for Thunder Bay. If this helped, follow Build and Thrive Thunder Bay and share the episode. I'm Robert Downing. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Until then, pick one workflow, ship it, and measure the impact weekly.